Welcome to School Page Key Concepts. Mendelian genetics continued. Mendel didn't stop his experiments for F1 generation. He did continue with the F2 generation. For that, he chose two plants from the F1 generation, that is hybrids from F1. So here are the two plants, plant A and plant B. Note that they both are tall with the genotype capital T small t and capital T small t for each. Tallness is nothing but the phenotype of the plant. Phenotype is the external appearance of an organism with respect to a particular trait. Here, with respect to height, the two plants are tall. That is the phenotype of these plants. The genotype is nothing but the genetic representation of a trait. Because they are hybrids from F1, they have heterozygous condition with the genes capital T and small t and capital T and small t for each. The gametes produced will be of two types from these plants. So each plant produces two types of gametes, which has gene for tallness and the one which has gene for dwarfness. So here again it is the same. The plant B also produces two types of gametes. The first gamete with the gene for tallness and the second gamete with the gene for dwarfness. Let us now see what happens during the cross. Cross between two parents or two organisms is represented using a Punnett square. Punnett square is nothing but a diagrammatic representation of the cross between two organisms, and it was given by Reginald C. Punnett, and hence the name. Now I am drawing the Punnett square. So here we will put the gametes of plant A, capital T and small t. Here we are going to put the gametes of plant B, one with capital T and the other one with the small t. Now let us do the cross. So the first cross, chances are that the capital T and capital T come together. The second chance is this T with this T, so it is capital T and small t. The third is this T with this, the capital T, so it will be capital T and small t, and the last one, the two small t's come together, small t and small t. Note that capital T and capital T is nothing but the parental combination, and also here small t and small t the parental combination. This will be a tall plant, whereas this will be a dwarf plant. So a recessive gene expresses itself only in homozygous condition. Now what about the other two plants, this and this? Because there is a gene for tallness in both these organisms, the plants will be tall. But they are heterozygous condition. Even here it is heterozygous condition. So we have two parental combinations, TT and TT. We have two organisms or two plants with heterozygous genotype, that is capital T small t and capital T small t. This plant will be tall, this will be dwarf, these two will be tall plants again. So we see that there are three tall plants here, 1, 2, 3. So 3 tall and only one dwarf, so 1 dwarf. So the phenotypic ratio is 3:1. The next is the genotypic ratio. So let us move on to the genotypic ratio. Observe the genotype of the organisms produced in F2 cross. Capital T, there is one plant like that, homozygous dominant condition. Homozygous recessive condition, we have one, that is one dwarf, and we have 2 hybrids with heterozygous condition. So the genotypic ratio will be 1:2:1. Mendel didn't stop his experiments with the F2 cross. He further confirmed his results by doing test cross. Let us learn more about the test cross. Thank you for watching. For more videos, visit our website schoolpage.me.